Yeah, I've gone through your questions, and I have a disclaimer on it. In reality, not all banks is having that technology yet, and in Malaysia especially. So when you mention about the digital offering of digital murabah financing, it's not that fully digital yet. Right? I mean, it's still pretty much manual for us. On the digital might be the in terms of accepting application. Yes, we can digitalize that, but in terms of credit processing, in terms of approval of the of the now, if you compare conventional to Islamic products, right, in terms of offering, in terms of the features of the product, is pretty much the same because it's still banking services, right? What make Islamic banking product or Sharia compliant product special compared to conventional is the compliance to the Sharia itself, right? And of course, early on, something like product transparency. Okay, for example, no. If we're talking about superior, no, we are on a level playing field now, right? As I said to you just now, what we have propagated, about 20 years ago about transparency. Everything is now mandatory for the banking industry. Meaning be it if you're conventional or Islamic, right? Your product should be transparent to the customer. Meaning even the fees and charges, right, to the customer requires approval from Bank Negara, and in terms of before the Bank Negara approve, right? They need to see how do you derive that fees and charges, and is it too much to the customer? Or is it justified that you can charge to the fees and charges, right? So it's a level playing field now. Between conventional and Islamic. Okay, to be frank, AmBank Islamic, AmBank Islamic does not offer takaful. Product, right? All takaful products we are working. With a partner lah, right? We have these two takaful companies that we are working with. So in terms of development of the product, these takaful companies will develop the product, and this product is marketed by AmBank and AmBank Islamic as well. Right? So in terms of offering of the takaful product, most of these takaful players, especially if the takaful segment is individual, right? They have what they normally have lah. What we have now in the market, like apps, to make sure that the payment of contribution is seamless, and customer or the one who is covered by the takaful can always go to the apps or to their website to for the information on what the policy covers and what does it covers and what on the technical or the system side is part of the product development. Right? So in terms of process, right? Once the product has been approved by the management of the board, right? We need to translate that product requirement into system requirement. Right? Normally, the document that we are referring to is a user requirement specification. So we will translate whatever in the product paper that has been approved into that document. Okay, from that document we will submit to our IT for their development process. So the product development process is separate. From the system development process. It has to be translated by. For the past 3 years, yes, we do. And in fact, at this point of time, we are also developing continuing developing new products lah for the bank. Our focus for the past few years is mainly on investment account, right? Mainly on investment account, right? Because that is where the market is. The market is for Islamic banking and specifically for AmBank Islamic lah. For AmBank Islamic lah. For for other products like the deposit and financing, there's no new product for the. So if you're referring to value proposition, before we develop any products, right? We must first develop the concept, or to understand what is really the requirement, of the market needs, right? I give you an example, all right? For example, a simple deposit product. Okay, if we want to, and so in fact, for the past 10 years, any products need to have a product disclosure sheet where the bank disclose everything, and then Bank Negara also has been, very serious to all the banking players to ensure on the fair treatment to the customers. So what we have propagated in Bank Negara lately has been quite strict in product transparency, and of course the requirement of uh, uh, having conveyed the correct information to the customers, right? So uh, part of our packages which include the product disclosure sheet, right? And then of course prior to the launch of the product, we give a sufficient training to all our frontliners, including call centers, right? So the preparation, even the preparation of the training deck, has to be approved or concurred by our Sharia team to ensure that any Sharia requirement is fulfilled, right? Okay, so we will conduct product briefing, product training to all the sales staff, and ensure, and of course, we will also do a post-launch